Listen and love. Listen and love to the game. Ital is vital to body hydration. 9 years experience, 2 years deep self research study, 7 years working with thousands of sick clients who came to do water only fast. I'm gonna talk now about something that doesn't exist in the medical world. That is expensive hydration level scale, like a weight scale, but up to date and a good one. So the center has got that scale all the time when I was there. So clients came in from the airport with the bus. The next day, in the morning, they go on the scale. People that eat years and years cooked food have an average body hydration of 65. So let's say they have like, most of them have a 60, some who are already discovering a raw diet, who have done some colonics or whatever. These people have a higher hydration, up to 70 maybe. But the question is that the ideal level of hydration? So if you eat the cooked food, like I said, it's dehydrating, it's evaporating into the air. And it leaves 0.10 milligram into the small intestines. So maybe you can count for yourself how old are you, and then you take like 3 meals a day and you multiply it by 0.10 milligram, multiply 3 times, and then your age. So then you know an average of how much plaque you build up in your body. And don't say I am skinny, I was skinny too, so everybody has it. So John Rose calls it the serpent or the snake that in humanity's body exists because of eating fire-burned food. So I can sit in the sun like a whole afternoon on midday and not having dry skin most of the time. So your food is your water. When most people do water only fasting for a certain amount of days, they they need to listen to the health coach that is teaching every day from Monday to Sunday, 1 hour a day. And then they say, most of people don't listen that well. Why? Because you may not walk, you may not do activities, you need to rest completely and not drinking the water too fast. So the body cannot handle 25 centiliter in half an hour. Half a liter in 1 hour is not possible because you're going to flush out electrolytes and get into electrolyte deficiency. So long as people eat, no problem, but with water fasting, it creates a dangerous situation. So when that old mucoid plaque that exists in most people, like 10 to 15 or more kilos, that is a sponge. So that is reacting to all the water that comes in and try to rehydrate and get out of the small intestines. But that's never possible when we don't do a guided water fasting, because many people which we saw this fasted at True North, or they fasted at home, and the old mucoid plaque was still there, so it did not came out. Completely resting, no books, no music, resting, and that is for many people a very difficult thing. Eyes closed and sipping water, slowly. And that is how you get it out after a certain amount of time. And then when you refeed and the high water content of structured water and the fiber will push it out finally. That can be very painful, that can be very nasty. And then finally, if you stay on the recommended high water content fruit, low fat, then finally the hydration will go up. And then it goes up to maybe 90. And that is how hydration works. And many people who live already on fruit have no knowledge about this. They have not been to the center. They have not done 3 long guided water fastings as I did, and then working there also for years. So that's the difference in hydration level of raw Ital is vital. Staple food should be high water content fruit, or the cooked Ital is vital. And if you look to Dr. Bachman in India, he was healing people by making videos and books about you are not sick, your body cries for water. So that means that it's true that most people are dehydrated. If you're gonna do soft leafy green juicing, that will even increase the hydration to a higher level. If you do inversion, that's gonna create higher hydration. So these are the 3 points: water fasting and guided refeeding on high water content, a plan to go home and to follow, and then you have what we call version is number 2, and then the soft leafy green juices.